Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adam. This is this week's Friday Sews. Right, so I am going to just jump straight in this week, and I'm going to go from one thing to the next, because lots has happened this week. So I want to start off with saying about how amazing my Monday was. This Monday I took the day off. I was able to go and meet the lovely Katinka from the seamstress at the cottage. If you don't know her, I will link her channel down below. We had the most nightmare journey, the pair of us, to get into Winchester Town Centre to go and meet each other and have a coffee. I took Luna with me, who I think Katinka preferred to meet up with than me. She absolutely loved her. Luna absolutely loved Katinka. Luna loves everyone, and Katinka was given a little massage at one point, and we just talked about so many things related to sewing, and it was just an absolute pleasure to be with her. She made me some of the most beautiful presents that she brought with her. Some raspberry liqueur that she'd made from some raspberries from her sister's allotment, which is absolutely delicious. It's in the kitchen. She made me some little aniseed rubis tea bags from Redbush Tea from South Africa, which was amazing. She gave me some fabric, which I'm going to grab in 2 seconds. Actually, I'll just grab it now. So these fabrics are from South Africa. They are locally made and locally produced near where Katinka lived in South Africa. And they are these stunning prints here, which I am going to try and do something with all of them and make them into some sort of bag or caddy or something for myself, as a little memory of me, of getting to meet Katinka and the lovely fabrics that she gave me. The other thing as well that she gave me, which I was really taken back by, and funnily enough, when I got it home, Darren, my husband, said to me, "Oh, I want one of those. Can I try it on? I want one." And I've actually reached out to Katinka because I've actually put a little order in for one from her. And she was very, very gracious, and she said that she will make me one to order. And that is this absolutely beautiful hand-knitted beanie hat, which is made from a cotton yarn, and it is the softest, nicest hat ever, and I'm just so grateful for it, and it fits beautifully, so I'm going to wear that when the weather gets a little bit colder. So moving on from that, I have been playing around this week with some Liberty fabric that was given to me by Liberty as a pre-release fabric to make some things up in and just play around with, basically, which, I mean, who's going to say no to that? So Liberty really kindly reached out to me and they said, look, we're launching a new line in October. We'd love it if you would like to do a little bit of a collab with us and make some items from that fabric. So the first thing I made was, obviously, being the Caddy King, as someone called me the other day in comments, which I thought was absolutely hysterical. I made this beautiful Liberty Caddies. So this is from the, sorry, there's something on the floor behind me and it's a bag and it's in the way, and I should just move it, but I can't bother. So this is made from the new pre-release fabric, which is called Arthur's Garden. This will be launching in most quilt shops that stock Liberty prints in October. It is absolutely stunning. So it's got this cheetah print in it, which is absolutely beautiful. It looks like scrap pieced fabric, and then it has got the contrast fabrics on the inside. And I just love this. I'm actually starting to wonder whether this will be the caddy that I keep for me. And I'm actually going to a sewing social tomorrow, so I think I might actually have to just keep the Liberty one for me because it is blue. I love blue. I love these prints. It's pre-release, which makes it even more special to keep hold of. And I think I might just keep this one for myself. Yeah. So that was my caddy. I've started making actually another bag, which I've just made this first flying geese panel for from some of the rest of the fabric. And that is the Arthur's Garden Liberty fabric that is coming out in October. So besides that caddy, which I made this week, I might have made a few other caddies. And these are pre-order caddies that were from pre-orders that came through to me via email. One of them is going to a lovely YouTuber, which I will not mention at the moment. You will have to go and see when she receives it, which is this one here. She specifically asked for hot pink and green because they are her favourite colours. That may be a telltale sign as to who it's going to. Bear me 2 seconds. So, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Dobby playing with Kyla. This is the caddy that I made from the hot pink and the green, which was the particular requirements, and it just got pink inside, and it just got the lime green fairy flakes. So these are all Tula fabrics from the Everglow range, and I just sort of mashed the two colour ranges together to create this caddy here. So the next one was a lovely lady called Sandra that reached out to me and said, could you make me a caddy from the Everglow range? And I said to her, that's absolutely fine. I said, is there a particular range that you like within Everglow? Do you prefer the giraffes? Do you prefer the lions? Etc, etc. And she said that she liked the giraffes. So I made her this one, which literally is like the loveliest blackcurrant Ribena explosion of Everglow, mixed with all these different purple tones. It's got the purple mineral inside. It's got the purple fluffy clouds from Daydreamer. I absolutely love it. This one is really, really hard to let go because I just love it. And the weird thing was, as I was saying to my husband about that one, is that that is the one fabric that when it was on the bolt was not my least favourite, but it was the one that didn't really excite me that much. And the minute I've made it into something and can actually see a physical thing from it, it's probably my favourite from the whole entire line now. Now, I say that in one breath, and then in the next breath, the last one that I made this week, which was, again, another order, is this one, which is the Tiny Beasts. And I'm obsessed with this. Red is not normally my colour. I don't wear red. I don't really buy red fabric. I don't really like red as such. But this watermelon stripe on here, mixed with the yellow, I'm just obsessed with. And so this is Tiny Beasts. This is the fourth caddy that I made this week. This is already gone. These are being posted out on Friday. Today, I'm going to literally take them to the post office after I finish filming this. So that is the last caddy that I made this week. Then I made nothing else, really. I think that was pretty much it. I am, however, very, very excited because the parcel turned up this week. You may be able to see it behind me. I gave in and I bought them, and I'm so obsessed with them, and I'm so glad that I did. So some of you that may watch Tula on Instagram will know that Tula on a weekly basis does something called Tula Tuesdays, where she normally chats for about 15-20 minutes or so on her Instagram live or a pre-upload. And she goes through what's happening in the world of Tula, what's new, what's pre-release, what's this and the other, what she's working on and what's happening. She released some art prints of the Everglow range. These went live about 2 Fridays ago, I believe. And I was actually expecting them to be really, really stupidly overpriced. And I think they were actually quite a good price when they actually came out. I mean, look at this mailer that they've come in. How beautiful is that? So these are Everglow prints. They are all prints of the original artwork for Everglow. So the first one is the lion with the orange ink on there. The second one, which I think is my favourite of all of them, is the giraffes, because who doesn't like giraffes? They are one of the most majestic, beautiful animals in the world. The third one is the My Hippos Don't Lie, and the fourth one is the elephant, which is just stunning. And I hope you can see those and the glare of the lights isn't on those. But I am just obsessed with these. I think they are just beautiful. And I just love them. So these are all going to be put in frames, and they are going to be dotted around my sewing room just to brighten the place up a little bit. And the mailer, I think I'm just going to hoard and love for the rest of my life, because I think it is just the most beautiful mailer that you could ever have. And I think that's pretty much it for me this week. I am, however, going to quickly mention to you a YouTuber that I've just found, and that is Stacey Joe's Studio. She has put her first upload up today for Friday Sews. And she tagged me in it because she mentioned me in the video, and I thought, oh, who is this lovely lady? So I clicked on there, and I've just watched it while I was eating my lunch. She is so relatable to me, because she was saying that I'm not going to go into too much detail because I want you to go and watch her video, because she is brilliant. She was saying about her mum losing her husband, her dad obviously, not that long ago, and how Friday Sews and the community of Friday Sews helped her in her down times and her up times and this, that and the other. And I think that's a true testament to what Friday Sews has created for the sewing community. Whether you're a watcher, whether you're a participant, whether you upload, whether you comment, whether you subscribe, whether you just watch and you just sort of like don't really have anything to do with commenting or anything. But we're all linked together in some way with Friday Sews, and it is just such a fantastic platform that Jen's created. I have met so many incredible people that I personally would like to call my friends for life, and I hope that I will be able to. And I was watching Stacey Joe earlier, literally about half an hour ago while I was eating my lunch today, and she was saying about how her husband is her enabler, and her mum is her enabler as well, because her mum sews, and that her foster daughter is works in a sewing shop, fabric shop. So she says she just gets enabled in every direction, and I can relate to that in so many ways, because my biggest cheerleader is my husband Darren. He pushes me into doing things that I always sort of, he pushes me to do things that I sit back and I think, I don't really know if I want to do that, or I don't know whether I should do that, or whether that's my place to do that, or this, that and the other. And he just says, if you think you can do it, just do it. And it's really, she's got the same sort of thing with her husband, and I just think she's amazing. I think her channel will take off. I think she's going to be really successful with Friday Sews. She is from what I gather, I've not seen any of her sewing yet, but I am looking forward to when she does upload some. And I think it's going to be incredible. The quality, I reckon, will be incredible and amazing. And the little intro Friday Sews that she's done this week has been brilliant. So head over to her channel, give us some support and give us some love. And I'm sure you will probably be anticipating her next Friday Sews just as much as I am. So I will be uploading a video, hopefully over the weekend or at the beginning of the week, and I will be talking through my new Juki, which is literally like my new baby. It is the best thing I think I've ever done in terms of buying a sewing machine. So I will go through that with you in another video later on this week, and I will see you all soon. I hope you're all well. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed, liked, commented, and so on and so forth over the last week. It's been fab talking to you all. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.